Good morning everyone, my name is Dodds. Welcome to part 2, part B of Dodds Diaries. Today is Saturday the 26th of June. It is now 7:10 in the morning. I'm second day here in Birmingham. Not actually going to be spending the majority of the day in Birmingham. Instead, going southwest on cross country to Bristol. I've not been there since 2010, which was like my dead early days. I was only a teenager. But because I'm spending a couple of nights down here in Birmingham, I've now got the opportunity to do that. Gonna go and get my breakfast in a bit and then catching the 08:15 cross-country service down there to Bristol Temple Meads. It'll be at HST, I believe. Also plan to meet up with one of my mates who is from down that way as well. Also planning to go to Bath as well. Now I'm hoping for better weather. Absolute lash down last night. So hopefully I'll have none of that today. Right, let's set off. Right, it's a quiet Saturday morning in Birmingham. And as I said, my hotel, the New Street station, is just around the corner from my hotel, and it is just up here. That's very handy indeed. Right, just had me breakfast at Matty D's. Just before I go get my train, I think I'll have a little walk around. This is a new street itself, what I'm walking on. We're just walking up towards the bull ring. I'll not be back here till after 10 o'clock tonight. Feels quite refreshing this morning, because hopefully we'll not have the bad weather I had yesterday. This is very unusual for me, walking in Britain's second city at this time in the morning. Normally the earliest I can get out here is 9:30. I'll go this way. Station's just over this way. If you were to head to that road down to the left, that would take you to Moore Street. I'll probably have a look at that this week. Well, probably tomorrow. It's my train to go away at 12 across country, HST.
Please refer to the Branch Street for more information.
So we're going west via Five Ways and Lumbridge, Farm Green. the signal box.
Somebody's got to go into the room, I think. He looks a bit confused himself. We do a help extra charge for being members.
A very good morning and welcome on board to those joining us at Birmingham New Street. This is the 812 cross-country train service to Plymouth, calling at Cheltenham Spa, Bristol Parkway, Bristol Temple Meads, Taunton, Tiverton Parkway, Exeter St David's, Newton Abbot, Totnes and into Plymouth for 11:48 this morning. My name's Paul and I'll be your train manager as far as Bristol Temple Meads. If I can help with anything, I'll be walking through shortly, so please ask. Alternatively, you can locate me in the train manager's office at the very rear of the train. The train today is made up of 7 carriages. At the very front of the train, coach A and B are your first class carriages. Coach C, D, E, F and G are your standard class carriages. Please be aware that coach G is a quiet coach. If you are situated in coach G at the very rear of the train, please try and keep noise to a minimum and refrain from mobile phone use if possible. Safety posters are located in the vestibule areas where you first boarded the train, also next to windows. Please have a read as they contain important information. If I could ask all customers to please occupy window seats and leave aisle seats clear if possible. This will add extra space as we're walking through. And I'm sure you're aware that face coverings or masks are mandatory unless you have a medical exemption. And if you see anything suspicious on board today, please contact myself. Alternatively, text the British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sort it. Our next station call will be Cheltenham Spa in approximately 35 minutes. We are due into Cheltenham Spa 8:50. Thank you.
Probably nearly went there, didn't it?
Just alongside the Birmingham Canal, past the university.
Mine is a big coaster and you'll have to park the drive back when you get back. Classic coaster. Nothing, like 5 different changes to clothes. I said, I can't do that. You like it, okay. I'm trying to decide where.
Selling all.
You know what's going to happen next? They're paying some guy.
That's the new station, Worcester Parkway.
then literally 2 seconds later, so she was all over, and I was like, great, nice. And I was doing the hourly like wipes, so like the sanitize and the door handles. And I looked at it in the toilets, and I was like, oh, just do sanitize the hands. And it's like a massive bag, and I was like, please say I'm broken toilet. I went in, there's 2 girls with pictures, and she was like, stack off about it, and I was like, I'm just wiping.
What we can do is get them in the
We will very shortly be on the approach to Cheltenham Spa. Please use this time to have a good look around, ensure you have your personal belongings and luggage with you, and if you are leaving the train, please be careful of the gap between the train and the platform edge. Thank you for travelling. Next station call is Cheltenham Spa.
That's why I want to come back.
Just don't get on the Edinburgh train. You'll be fine.
Can I drive?
Is this fine? Yeah.
Scenery on this line is amazing. Even coming down through the Cotswolds. from Paddington. This line's electrified all the way to Cardiff.
We will shortly be arriving into Bristol Parkway. Please have a good look around, ensure you have your belongings and your luggage, and please be careful of the gap between the train and the platform edge. Thank you for travelling, this is Bristol Parkway. A very good morning and welcome aboard to those joining us at Bristol Parkway. This is the 9:25 cross-country train service to Plymouth, calling at Bristol Temple Meads, Taunton, Tiverton Parkway, Exeter St David's, Newton Abbot, Sutton and finally into Plymouth for 11:48 this morning. A polite reminder that face coverings or masks are mandatory unless you have a medical exemption, and if you see anything suspicious on board, please contact a member of staff. Alternatively, text the British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sort it. Thank you. Our next station call will be Bristol Temple Meads in approximately 7 minutes' time. We will very shortly start the approach into Bristol Temple Meads. Please use this time to have a good look around. Ensure you have your personal belongings and luggage with you. And if you are leaving the train, please be careful of the gap between the train and the platform edge. There will be an approximate 10-minute standing time at Bristol Temple Meads. The train will not be departing again until 9:45. There will be a train change in train managers, so from myself, a big thank you for travelling. Take care and look forward to seeing you again. Next station call is Bristol Temple Meads.
Temple Maids, and there's my mate Brendan too. Right, it's now 9:45. Here I am in Bristol, and I am at Isambard Kingdom Brunel's magnificent Temple Mead station. I have not been here since 2010. Now, this station dates back to the 1840s, and we'll show you what we've got in at the moment. We have got two Great Western Railway IETs.
255 castle set.
255 there, well it's an HST made up of 2 plus 4.
Yeah, 2 plus 4.
2 plus 4.
The only difference is they don't have first pass in the spot I want to do.
Oh, one thing, I want to introduce it to you. Here is Brendan Taylor, who's joined us.
802187 YouTube channel.
What was your channel, sorry?
802107.
802107 YouTube channel, that's the one to look for. Now, a lot of changes have happened here since I was here in 2010. Management of the station is now a Network Rail managed. Obviously, Great Western Railway, not First Great Western anymore. Still First Run It. Different colours, different trains, and of course, electrified lines up at Bristol Parkway. That carries the line. It's electrified from Cardiff Central, Wales, all the way to Paddington.
I've seen it be electrified to Swansea, hopefully.
Soon to Swansea, yeah?
Yeah.
Will they do it down here, do you think?
No, they're not doing it down there due to funding issues. There's been a debate between the Bath Council and, you know, the local authorities.
Oh, right, yeah.
They don't want to electrify through Bath.
So do these IET trains, they run bio mode?
Yeah,
so
they run bio mode.
So just like...
diesel to Clifton, I'm just on the brake. And then they switch to electric just after Clifton.
Alright.
Once you leave Clifton, go to London,
after you leave Clifton, you go 200 yards and then switch to electric during the journey.
Alright, so just like LNER's Azumas, the Transpennine Nova ones, and the Hull Trains Paragon services, they also are diesel and electric mode. I like the surroundings of this station. Look at all these houses up here. Look at all the colours in that up here. There's a lot of coloured houses up here. These look very nice. I'll also be going looking around the shops as well. But the city centre, that way, is like it's quite a bit away. It's like a 20-minute walk.
You better walk getting the number 8.
I could get the bus.
10 minutes.
I actually got the bus in 2010 coming back, but I'll probably walk for a little bit of exercise. Right, I'm back at Temple Meads. Not seen you since 2010.
But they're not pulling it down to back while you're after the world. Now it's doing the other two, but it's not doing it down to the after the world.
Southampton Central, Fareham, Cochem, Fratton, Portsmouth and Southsea, and Portsmouth Harbour. This train has 5 coaches. Filton Marsh is a request stop, and passengers are safety to stand behind the yellow line for the train to stop to allow them to leave.
I was thinking that, oh my.
Okay, so the train services at this station, it's served by cross-country trains and Great Western Railway and South Western Railway. South Western Railway runs from London Waterloo.
No, it's Salisbury now.
Oh, Salisbury now. It used to be
it's going to be Waterloo again soon, but at the moment it's Salisbury and then they terminate there for half hour.
Alright. Well, obviously, Great Western Railway trains run from Paddington over to here via Reading and Swindon, Chippenham,
The next train to
Bath.
arrive at platform 5.
Cross-country trains.
10.
Is it just the ones from Newcastle down?
Yeah, we are getting Manchester ones back.
Normally the ones from Manchester do come here, but that obviously all got jittered around. It all got jittered around with the coronavirus timetable adjustments. You can also go to Wales from here. You can go to Cardiff and Swansea.
No, not Swansea direct.
Not Swansea direct.
Yeah, you have to. You can from Parkway to Swansea direct.
All right. I'm not very good at this, am I? I'm doing my best. Aye. And the train's going southwest, heading towards like Taunton. You've got trains to Weston-Super-Mare, then obviously Tiverton, Exeter. You can have a Totnes, Plymouth, and then onwards towards Penzance.
think about this,
Platform
we now
5
have a direct
for the
service in the morning
10:32
to
Great
Exmouth
Western Railway
Station.
service.
Oh, to Exmouth. Alright, champion. Closer to a train to Severn Beach.
Severn Tunnel Junction.
That's every 2
Newport
hours.
and
Every 2 hours.
And every
Central.
half hour
This
it
train
goes
has
roundabout.
4 coaches.
And then they extend to 7 beats in the peak every hour.
Alright, yeah, thanks for that, Brendan. I think he knows better than what I do. We've got a Voyager here, and and it looks like on the front,
No, it's a single one. It's a single one
I
there.
think that says, does that say Glasgow Central on there? It does, yes.
My tickets in advance. Oh no, you have got one by later.
Right, it's going to be a change of plan. I could go to Bath, 10-minute ride, or what I'm going to do is go that way to Weston-Super-Mare, which is just a 20-minute ride away, and with lovely weather like this, I think a trip to the seaside is in order. That's going to Great Malvern, and those Class 1 65 or 166s, they have Perkins engines in them, just like some of the Class 158s.
What down here?
The Class 158s that are in use by Great Western Railway are actually ex-Transpennine 158s. I think some of the, well, some, if not all, I think.
World, Weston-Super-Mare,
Just here is the River Avon, and somewhere nearby is the Clifton Suspension Bridge, which hopefully, if I have time, I'll go and have a look at.
Yeah, we're thinking. We're thinking on.
Right, well I finished it here at Temple Meads. Good station, definitely recommend it for spotting. I might do some later. I'm going to go get my tickets, going to go to Weston-Super-Mare instead of Bath. With this lovely weather, I think the trip to the seaside is in order. I'm going to catch the 11:55 service. There's my train to Weston-Super-Mare, the 11:55, and it's a double set Class 158. Fantastic.
I've never seen someone get so excited in
Fantastic. Got a 158. where we turn off onto the Weston-Super-Mare loop, and that'll be our next stop. Right, it's now 1 o'clock and I've come here to Weston-Super-Mare in North Somerset, and it is a lovely seaside resort. I love the scenery around here. We are on the Bristol Channel. In the distance you can actually see Wales is across there, so places like Cardiff, Penarth, and then heading over to Swansea. Well, Port Talbot and Swansea is over that way. So we've got the pier. Now there was a fire, one of the piers, I think back in many years ago. So this is a new one that's been built.
It was about 2012.
What year was it?
2012.
2012.
2012, 2013.
And you can see we've got the donkey rides there. Ferris wheel up there. Lots of places for ice cream. Amusement arcades around here. All the things a British seaside resort could ask for. So we got 2 Class 158s over to here at the station. The frequency at the station is
every half an hour.
It's every half an hour. Trains terminating at Taunton and
no, it's Taunton, Cardiff.
Taunton, Cardiff, yeah.
That terminate from Bristol Parkway.
All right.
Every couple of hours you get an IT to London Transport.
At least Brandon is here to keep me in check. I'm going to be here for a few hours before heading back to Bristol. I think I'm really going to enjoy it here. As I said, I had thought of going to Bath, but considering that the weather is lovely and this was only half an hour away, I could not resist coming down to the seaside.
Yeah, I do understand. It only blew back in your face, not in your eyes. Do a big circle around it.
Right, now in more Worcester. Over there you can see Wales. Over there you can see Wales. Come out Barry Island. Cardiff, no not Cardiff.
Okay, I've walked further along the front and we'll look out across the Bristol Channel. You can see all that over there in the distance, that is Wales. I do believe Port Talbot and Swansea's down that way, and I think you probably see somewhere up there will be like Barry Island and Penarth, and that might be Cardiff over there. All that is where I went in 2016. I'll actually be going there again this year in September when I go on a caravan holiday at Chettle Bay. Now, one thing with this resort, you have to be careful where you walk on these beaches because there's a lot of mud, quicksand about, and you don't really want to do that unless you've got Bear Grylls with you to help you, or even Tarzan might be able to help you. So here's one of the views from the pier. The tide of the Bristol Channel is just, it's actually right the way out there, and it's always brown. The reason being because we are literally just inside the mouth of the Bristol Channel. A lot of these sands can be quite dangerous. This place is actually nicknamed Weston-Super-Mare because of how brown the water is. If you do happen to step into quicksand, I think you're meant to sit down straight away. I'm having a lovely day today, and this is what I really love about the British seaside resorts. The atmosphere, arcades, fish and chips, the rides, the donkey rides. It's fantastic. is now 3:10. We are having a lovely day today by the seaside. I forgot to bring my sun cream, so I can expect myself to burn a little bit. Just going to take a slow walk along the front, and this is what I love, a buzzing atmosphere. I'd like to go on that Ferris wheel one day. It's a lovely atmosphere, this. Right, trains going back to Bristol. I'm going to jump on the 15:45. Brandon is going to jump on the 6 o'clock, no, not 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock train. It's because of the fact, because I got 6 because I've been 1600. So he's going to do that. We'll meet up again in Bristol. And we plan to go up to the Clifton suspension bridge. I would love to stay here longer, maybe a whole day, but I'm afraid I can't do that today. Now, the day goes on. Okay, so we're walking back to the station, which is actually just over to the right, just over there. So that road up ahead, that's the B3440, I don't know. Anyway, it'll take you towards the M5. This is what I'm going to be getting back to Bristol Temple Meads. What will be, I think, the 1601 London Paddington service. So I'm on a Great Western Railway, IET, built by Hitachi, just like the Azumas, the Nova ones, and the Paragon fleet.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service.
The difference is these have been around for more years than the other ones.
We'll be calling at Bristol Temple Meads, Bath Spa, Chippenham, Swindon, Didcot Parkway, Reading and London Paddington.
got some stunning scenery here around Avon and Somerset. Right, we're just coming towards Bristol now. Just up there, that is the Clifton suspension bridge, just up there. I'm hoping if I have time I'll go up and have a look at that. Street before. The station is Bedminster.
We are now approaching Bristol Temple Meads. The services to Taunton, Severn Beach and Cardiff Central. Please change here. Please take all your belongings with you.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform and take care when stepping down from the train.
Change here for the bus service to Bristol International Airport.
And here we are back at Isambard Kingdom Brunel's magnificent Temple Mead Station. Head up to Clifton on the 8th. Right, that was a packed bus I got up to here at 8. We're now in Clifton village, looking for the suspension bridge, which is just around here somewhere. We're actually above the city centre, far higher up than it. It's a nice area, this. We'll look for the bridge. Right, here I am. I've come to the Clifton Suspension Bridge. And this is the River Avon, and the views up here are spectacular. Now over there, that red building is apparently the old tobacco factory. And anything else we've got around, Brendan?
We've got the River Avon down there.
Yes, River Avon.
We've got Bristol City's football ground just over there, look.
Is that where, I take it that would be
yeah,
in the middle? That white?
Yeah, that brave thing there in the distance.
Yeah, say just somewhere over there.
Bristol City's football ground just over there.
The views up here are absolutely stunning indeed. I'm glad I came down here today. And then we'll walk across the other side once we've gotten across the end of this side.
There's a lot of stuff, I think.
Clear heading back into the city centre on the 8 now on a right straight light.
There's a lot of staff, but it's new for the staff, but it's a public service, so anyone can use it.
So I think it's driving a ferry mainly. .93s on 17-15 cars on Penzance limits.
What are you looking on for that?
It's Facebook, it's a gen thread for...
Right, I'm in the city centre. I've standing on the Bristol Bridge. It's about 7:20. My train is another hour and 10 minutes. So I'm going to walk back to the station, back to Temple Meads now. If I had more time, I would have been able to do more sightseeing here, but I haven't had the time. I still had a lovely day though. Now, walking back to Temple Meads, it is quite a distance from the city centre. I knew that the last time when I came here in 2010, I got pushed back this time and I'm walking back. Right, it's 10 to 8, back in Isambard King and Brunel's magnificent Temple Meads station. My train back to Birmingham is at 20:31. It's actually the last train to Birmingham tonight, I believe. It gets me back into Birmingham just before 10 o'clock, and then I'll probably just chill out there for a bit. I've had a lovely day. Met up with Brendan, nice lad. Weston-Super-Mare, went to there. I'm gonna do about maybe 20-25 minutes here. Still got a Thermal Star. I don't know if it's a one in the old First Great Western livery. That is a 166 in the new Great Western Railway livery. And then we've got a Class 800 down there. Usually that far side is where trains to London Paddington go from. Now it's only because I'm having a couple of nights in Birmingham, that's why I've been able to come down here. Because a full day out, to get from Durham down to here for a full day out is just not really possible. Well, okay, I can have about 5 or 6 hours, but it's not really a decent day out, if I'm honest. But I've enjoyed my time here. I didn't have time to do much sightseeing and that, I've just been that busy today, but hopefully I'll be back here another year, because I definitely recommend here again. Just before I set off back to Birmingham, something impressive we have down there. 47593 and a rake of Mark 1 carriages. I'd assume they were doing a charter train or something today. This is my train, the 2031 to Derby, which I get off of Birmingham New Street. Due there at 10 o'clock. Today Voyager, 5 porches.
On board to our customers who joined us in Bristol Temple Meads. On-board catering provided on the train. Co-chef right at the very front. To have Starbucks coffee, Twinings tea, Aero hot chocolate, cappuccino latte, as well as decaffeinated coffee. Chocolate bars of Kit Kat, Yorkie and Aero. To have munchies and randoms, as well as kettle crisps. These are cheese and red onion, salt and vinegar, plain. To have salted peanuts, mini cheddars. Have a selection of soft drinks, mineral water, diet regular cola, Sprite, Oasis fruit drink. On the alcohol side we do have red wine as well as gin and tonic. Do have Carling Lager, Peroni, as well as Prosecco. Any 3 alcohol drinks purchased for just £10. The refreshments are open. Co-chef, which you will find at the front of the train. Thank you.
Cheltenham and Birmingham, and the scenery on this journey is fantastic. Going through just outside the Cotswolds. But the Cotswolds, I think that's them in the distance. We're just past Bromsgrove, so the next station will be Barn Green, and then we'll be on the Cross City line into Birmingham. Long Bridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, shortly be arriving into Birmingham New Street. If you are leaving us here, please check that you do have all your personal belongings with you. Mind the gap when you step off the train onto the platform. Please remember to wear a face mask at Birmingham New Street station. You must cover your mouth and nose, and try and keep as much distance as you can between yourself and fellow passengers. This train is due to depart Birmingham New Street at 22:03. It goes forwards to Tamworth, Burton-on-Trent and Dodds.
And here is New Street Station. I think we're going on to platform 8. arrived back into Brum, and a much drier night than last night, although there's a cloud up there that does not look too good at all. Tonight I'm going to grab myself a drink, sample some of Birmingham's nightlife on a Saturday night. To the Briar Rose Hotel, Wetherspoons, and treat myself to a large pitcher. For about £10, that's got a Sex on the Beach cocktail. I've missed having these. Lovely stuff. That was lovely. It's 11:10. This is the latest I've ever been out in Birmingham. Normally I would have been away a few hours ago. So I'm walking back along New Street, coming up to Corporation Street, which is where the tram lines are. Now, I think the trams have only been running to Wednesbury Parkway. I don't think I will have time to do them tomorrow. Well, I might. We'll keep walking this way. Okay, this is Corporation Street here. And there's one of the trams that's up that way, going to Wednesbury Parkway. I'm going to take one more walk back along towards the Bull Ring before I head back to my hotel. This is weird for me. But normally I'm used to the nightlife of the likes of Durham and Newcastle, but no. I like Birmingham's nightlife. Once the nightclubs reopen, there'll be even more of a buzz, I think. At least tomorrow morning. I haven't got to be up as early as what I was this morning. And I can still feel the heat on my arms because I have caught the sun today as well in Weston-Super-Mare. Let's keep walking this way. Just walked out of New Street Station. I've been using this station to get to and from my hotel because it's like a little shortcut. I just need to turn left up here to get to my hotel. Right, back in my hotel room. It's now coming up to 10 to midnight. That was just a lovely walk what I had along New Street towards the Bull Ring there. It's been a brilliant day today. This morning went to Bristol. I hadn't been there since January 2010 and a lot has changed there since I was there that time. Different management of the station, different trains as well, different name, different livery. All sorts have changed there. I was very impressed with Temple Mead Station. That's a station I would definitely consider going back to again another year. Now, I also met up with Brendan Taylor. Nice lad indeed. I did plan on going to Bath Spa Station and looking around the town of Bath, but the weather was nice and I only realised that the seaside resort of Weston-Super-Mare was only 20 to 30 minutes away, so on the spur of the moment I decided, right, let's go there. And I'm glad I did. So I got a double set GWR Class 158 down to there. I think they're ex First Trans Pennine 158s. Got there. Nice seaside resort indeed. It's on the Bristol Channel and it's nicknamed Weston-Super-Mud because of the fact the water's all brown and all that, and a lot of the sand is actually just like mud. But the atmosphere at the seaside resort was there. Arcades, fish and chips, ice cream, donkey rides, the pier, everything. There was a catastrophic fire on the pier, one of the piers in 2012. I remember that in the news, and obviously the new one has been built since. Lovely scenery, lovely views. You could actually see all of, like, you can see South Wales in the distance. You could see like Cardiff and Penarth and Barry Island and all that. That's where I'll be heading to in September when I go on a caravan holiday. I could do one of the diaries on that one of them days, or might not. Anyway, that's Wales. This is Birmingham, where I'm in. So I wasn't spending all day in Birmingham. Well, I've just spent the last couple of hours in the city sampling some of the nightlife here, and and I like it. Maybe there might be a bit more of a buzz once the nightclubs reopened. Anyway, I hadn't finished with Weston-Super-Mare, so I finished. I got an IET back to Bristol. Class 800s, they're just like the Zuma, the Nova 1s, the Paragon trains, so they run diesel and electric, built by Hitachi. Just like, in fact, they were worse affected by the cracks issue back in May than what the other trains were. Came back to Bristol. Me and Brendan went up to Clifton Suspension Bridge. We got the 8 bus up and then got the 8 bus back down. I didn't have time to do much look around Bristol city centre, but again I could always do that another year if I wanted to. The consequence of today is I've caught the sun as well. You can see, caught the sun a lot. This hotel room is nice, but it'll do with a bit more soundproofing. We've got a Turtle Bay restaurant next door, and you can hear out there as well. The only good thing is that New Street station is literally just around the street from me. So I came back, got a Voyager back, nice ride indeed. You can see the sunset over the Cotswolds as you go through Gloucestershire and that. And much nicer weather than what last night was. So, tomorrow, part 3 and the final part, and things get really, really sweet. At 10:20 tomorrow, I am going on a revisit to Cadbury World. Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Well, not quite, it is actually Cadbury. I went there in 2016, I really enjoyed it, but I lost the video footage that year. The little memory card went missing, you may remember. Also, I think there were 1 or 2 attractions which I did not get to see that time, but this time I've got another shot at it. And this time I will make sure I do not lose this memory card, so if you see the video footage, it's been a success. So I'll be going there tomorrow morning, Sunday, and then I'll probably come back to the city. Might do a bit spotting at New Street or even at Moore Street Station. I'm gonna skip Snow Hill. I'm not gonna attempt that station while I'm here. I think as for the metro system, the tram, I don't really have time to do that either. But when I go home tomorrow evening, it's going to be a little different than usual. It's actually going to take a little longer because of engineering works around the Sheffield area that's blocked the line off. But more about that tomorrow. Thank you for watching this part, and I'll see you in part 3. Good night.